Abu, Josna, Varsha. Okay, everybody is here. Let me to start today's session. Today is okay. Thank you, Usha. Today's date is December 9th. Let me to scroll down this running notes. I'm just at the bottom of running notes here. Today we would like to talk about object repository concept, and we also see a simple VB script, and we also see how to report the some important concept like reporter.report event. These are all some of our agenda items. Before starting this class today, may I ask you guys if you have any questions? Any questions from previous class? Anybody? Or any general questions like how to install QTP and all those stuff? Okay. Today I will give you a lot of homework. That to complete the homework you need at least 16 hours. I guess around 16 to 18 hours time is required to complete the homework. I will give you the homework at the end of the class. So let us talk about QTP object repository. And let me to open one. I hope that all of you have received this QTP 9.2 basics, this PDF file. In case if you didn't receive it, please check your spam folder. If it is still not available, please send me one reminder mail so that I will add you to mailing list. Okay. So as we discussed yesterday, QTP is a three-layered architecture. Layer 1, we have the code. Layer 2, we have the object repository. Layer 3, we have application under test, ART. Your ART means application under test is there in layer 3. So if you call me once class is started, it's somewhat difficult to answer the your phone calls. As I said, some of you are calling me. 1 second, please. Okay, Neeraj, you have to click on that link I sent. I informed you that. Please bookmark one link in our available in our notepad, running notes, right? In the running notes, in the first page, you have the link. And however, I already sent a link also today. And I will reply to your mail ID. Please join at 8:45 to avoid the class disturbance. Yeah. Okay, please. I already sent it again. Thank you. Okay, please join in class 8:45, guys. If you ask me in the last minute, it is a disturbance to you people. Okay, let me to go to QTP machine. To go to QTP machine, I have to click on this virtual machine here, whatever you are seeing. Okay, I'm opening QTP here. QTP is available in Start All Programs, Quick Test Professional, and QTP. So today in my homework, I will give you homework, right? You should be aware how to use a QTP. I will explain you some rules for lab reservation. In case if you see this kind of license warning, just click on the continue button. Okay, let me to select Visual Basic and ActiveX only. Today we would like to discuss about application which is running on the VB. Application is made of Visual Basic. So I'm opening QTP and open our script yesterday, whatever we have saved. I think, did we save that script? I don't remember whether we saved the script or not. I think we did not save. Okay, no problem. Let us re-record the script. It's a kind of practice for us, and we will continue from there. This is still opening QTP 11.0. Okay, great. Finally, QTP is open here. Let me to close this also. It's not required. Okay. Somebody just move this. Okay. Fine. While yesterday we did not save. Okay, let me to start recording. Before recording, let me see record and run settings. I will explain this what is in the record and run settings in future classes. I am clicking start record, and we will get this kind of a window. Then just click on OK. The steps whatever I am doing today, everything is well explained in our tutorial. QTP 11 tutorial, one PDF file I sent you. In that it is available. Okay, from here it's you see bottom right corner. It's saying that recording, and click on start. From the all programs and quick test professional sample applications, you have one application, the test. This is a flight. Click on this flight. You see, please note that I am recording this video. In case if you are not getting something, what I suggest you is that download the video and play back. Then you will get clear. If you miss something, no need to worry, because we have video is available. Video is available in the website. I will upload this video as soon as possible. I am entering user ID Mercury and password is Mercury, and click on OK button. Now login is in progress. It takes a couple of minutes to log into this flight reservation application. This is a pretty old application. Okay, finally it's open. To log out from the application, just click on File and Exit. Right. Now stop recording. I have stopped recording. Okay. Now let me to save this script. Yesterday we did not save it. To save the script, click on this Save button available here. Just click on Save. You can save anywhere in our local machine. Okay. Here somewhere in Neelima is practicing the things. So many people are practicing Rani, Rashmi, Rachana, so many people are here. Let me to save this in automation folder. Okay, here also so many are there. Okay, let me to create a brand new folder here. Say that in C drive I am creating a new folder, December batch. Okay, so December C drive, December folder, I am creating a test name, say that test 1. First test I am saving here in C drive December batch test 1. Okay, great. Now here the question is that here I have one calculator here on the screen. Here I have calculator on the screen, and I have one flight reservation application is there. You see, both are made of Visual Basic. Calculator is made of VB, and this is also made of VB. So here what I am asking QTP that, okay, at line number 2 the code is that dialog login. First line is system.run. This is one of the frequently asked question in the interview. What is the command used to open the application? Yes, Rupa, we need to give some wait time if it takes more time to open. One of the interview question is that what command is used to open the application. This question is not required. This is not applicable for manual tester. This question is applicable only if you are applying for QTP automation engineer job. Your answer is that System.run. System.run command is used to open the application under test or anything. Art. This is also called as art. My application under test is the flight reservation. To open this, just use the system utility. So this is one of the frequently asked question. Out of 20 commands, I told you that just learn 20 commands. Just if you learn 20 commands, you can be able to do the QTP programming. One of the command is the System.run. We are already started learning 20 commands. So System.run and give the location of the application under test. For example, in this location, you have your flight reservation is available. Okay, let me to show you that one. And, let me to go to that location. So you see in this folder, okay, in this location, your flight 4A application, which is made of Visual Basic, is available. What you are asking QTP that? What you are asking QTP? Okay, QTP open my application available at this location. If it is available at a different location, give a different path or record it. If you record it, you will be able to get this path automatically. If you wanted to know more about the syntax for System.run, just click on help button and click on QTP help. Type just system util. This explanation is not required for a manual tester. Don't worry. If you are applying for a manual tester job, it is not required. Okay, utility objects. No, system util, right? System util object, and here you click on run button. You just try to understand the syntax and the description of this one. Just go through this for a minute. Remember, if your job title is QTP automation engineer, then only it is required. Otherwise, put it in your short memory. It is not required. Sarah is asking, actually when we open flight application, we open through start programs, but the script shows the exact path of the path. But when we run, the script it goes by start programs, right? No, internally it will open, Sarah. It will not go to start programs. Directly it will open it. It will not, script will not click the start. Okay, start and all programs like this, it will not click. Directly, this is a run command. Run is a reserved word of Visual Basic script. You are seeing this in blue color. Directly, it will open it. If you are applying for a manual tester, it is out of scope for you. Okay, however, if you are applying for a QTP automation engineer, it is nice to have some programming background. However, it is not mandatory. Okay, so after opening the application, you see dialog login. I am asking to enter Mercury in a dialog login, edit box agent name. So what is this login dialog? What is you mean by login? Dialog. Dialog means no minimize and maximize buttons. See, in the calculator you see, you have minimize, close, these kind of buttons are there, right? Minimize, close, these are all there in the calculator. If we have this close and minimize, this is called as a window. If these two are not available, it is called as a dialog. You see, in the flight reservation application, do you have those things? Cross button, minimize, those are not available, right? So it is called as a dialog. That is the difference between dialog and window. Window means we can minimize it, whereas login we cannot minimize it. You cannot close directly. So here dialog login. What I am asking, dialog login, Windows edit box. WinEdit means Windows edit box. Agent name. In this agent name, I am asking to set a value of Mercury. So set a value of Mercury, right? So this is the meaning of line number 2. Line number 2 meaning, You are seeing that, enter a value of mercury in the edit box. Okay, here the question is that I have seen so many applications here on the screen. How exactly QTP identifies this dialog? How it identifies the agent name? Exactly it types mercury in the agent name only. Why not in the password? How it identifies? This is the question. Okay, here let us discuss one general example. There are hundreds of the Rachana is not able to hear. Okay, so it's a common question. I'm asking, could you check your headset? Okay. It's a standard frequent asked question. You have to do this one. Please check your headset. Okay, here in this one function hall, you have so many people are there. I'm asking one of you guys, okay, could you go and identify one person? Okay. There are hundreds of the people are there. I'm asking, okay, can you go and identify a Sakshi, a person named Sakshi? Sakshi is here. Could you go and identify the person? Go and call that person Sakshi. Okay, Sakshi. Okay, so Sakshi is male or female? I don't know. Is a Sakshi Sivanan? We have seen one actor is there, actress. Let me to ask you, okay, male or female? Oh, you said male. Sakshi is a name. Name property of the person is that male. Okay. I have seen so many male in this room. Okay, could you tell me more details about that person? How that person looks like? Okay, this person is tall, 6 feet person, 6 feet and in a fair color. Okay, I have seen so many 6 feet and fair color persons. Okay, could you give me more properties? That person is wearing black pant and white shirt. Okay, I have seen 2 more people wearing the black pant and white shirt, which is a similar kind of 6 feet male people, fair color, black pant and white shirt are there. Okay. Could you tell me more properties? I am seeing two people here. Who is that guy? Okay. You are seeing the same properties exactly, right? One guy is with bald head. That guy is with bald head. Okay. Okay. This is the Sakshi. I found it. If I tell all the properties of that person, we can be able to easily identify. So I need to remember the properties of that person before go to this room. Somebody asked me, go and identify this person. I need some database. Some database that is in my mind. My mind is my database. In this database, I have stored the properties of that person. Okay? In my mind, this is my database, this is my repository. In my repository is nothing but a database, right? In my mind, I have recorded the properties of the person, all the properties of the person. Before entering into the room, I have this one in my mind. Once I enter into the room, I can easily identify that person. So similarly, here QTP has some repository. At the time of recording, you see, if you click on this icon, this is the icon for repository. One second, let me to show you once again. If you keep the mouse here, you can see that object repository name. This is the repository. What is meant by repository? In this repository, at the time of recording, all the properties of the application are saved. if I touch some object, if I touch one of the object, if I perform some action on the object properties are saved. For example, you see agent name. Agent name, I am saying that the class type is Windows Edit. Okay, male or female, I have asked, right? So class is Windows Edit. It is not the class type Windows radio button. Class type it is not Windows Windows button or radio button or checkbox. Those are not the classes. Class type of agent name is that Windows Edit. Okay, Windows Edit, password is also Windows Edit. You see, same password and agent name both are under the Windows Edit class. Okay, so how I can know which is correct? You know, agent name, you see, click on the agent name and click on this plus sign. You can see some additional properties. We cannot edit, Sarah, actually. You know, if we want, we can modify them. Yes, we can do it, but at the time of recording, those will go and sit there. We can edit, it's not a problem. Click on this plus sign. I can see some more additional properties of agent name, that edit box. You see, it's saying that, for example, width of that box is 119 pixels. That is Windows Edit box width is 119. Similarly, you see so many other things are you are seeing. Height also you can see somewhere. You may not be aware of some of the properties. Don't worry. Even if your job title is QTP Automation Engineer, it is not required to know each and every property name, whatever you are seeing here. So what I try to tell you is that at the time of recording, all the properties of the objects are picked by QTP and saves them in the object repository. Okay, why we need to save them? Okay, as we discussed, QTP is a three-layered architecture, right? So in the first layer, you know, dialog login I am asking to identify, right? So this is a dialog login. First of all, I need to once to identify the dialog login, we have to go and read whether object is there in object repository or not. QTP try to find out that dialog login in the object repository. Okay, it is found. Then it will try to find out what are all the other properties at the time of recording. What other properties are saved? Oh, property name is the text value login. Saying that, you know, login name I can see on the application. Okay, so some native class type something 32770. Don't worry about this native class. You know, this is internally for identification purpose. Some classes are there. We need not worry. QTP automatically identifies those class types. So the next step is that it will try to find out the application under test on the screen. Even though there are so many different applications are open, it will go and identify exactly the correct application available on the screen. On my screen, I have opened so many applications. Not only the price reservation, calculator I have opened, notepad I have opened, Excel sheet, Word document, Internet Explorer, so many things I have opened. What is the correct one? To identify it, it has to go to object repository and see what are the properties, and it will match the properties with the application under test. Yes, I found that this is the application under test, and then it will perform the action whatever we ask. For example, if we ask to set a value of mercury, it will go and put the mercury value here. That means what we understood, object repository is critical to work with QTP. In the 98% of the QTP scripts, almost more than 98% of the scripts, you will use object repository concept. In some scripts, you may not use it. That comes under the descriptive programming. We will discuss descriptive programming in future classes. But you have to know that as object repository is the major concept in QTP. If you understood object repository concept, QTP is nothing. Is it clear, this object repository? Okay, if somewhat I explained so fast, my suggestion is that play back the video tomorrow. You will understand. If you require, play back 2-3 times. We cannot see the mapping physically, Sarah. At the time of running, we cannot see. It does quickly. Okay. If you have no questions, I would like to move further. It is not so hard to learn this concept. If you want to ask questions, I can unmute your mic. Or if you are typing, that's fine. If you are typing question, I will wait. I will explain in future classes about without recording how to write the code. I will explain. The object of this class is that at the end of 5 weeks, you should be able to write the code on your own. Just if you follow the homework, whatever I give, just follow the videos, whatever I am giving. You should be able to perform job at a QTP lead level. If your job title is QTP lead level, yes, you can do that also. Just follow instructions, whatever I give. Here a few questions from Lakshmi. What if an object is saved in local repository and not in shared repository? We will discuss those things, Lakshmi, in future classes. We are just in the beginning of the class. We will discuss shared object repository and local object repository, everything. Neeraj is asking, layer 2 and layer 3 are linked directly? Yes. We have to, QTP will map it layer 2 with layer 3. Okay, let us move further. I'm cancelling this one, cancelling calculator also. Okay, how do you say that Windows button OK, right? How do you say that login is successful? My manual test case is like this. For any automation test case, manual test case is compulsory. Today, I have a manual test case like this. Manual test case is number 1. Open flight reservation application. Enter username, enter password, click on OK button. Then the expected result is that what you are expecting here is that login is successful. This is a manual test case. For this manual test case, we are trying to automate. Okay, let us run it now. I think we have entered username and password, right? Okay, you see the third line means the mix tab. Mix tab means Microsoft tab. Microsoft developed VB script. So mix tab means Microsoft tab. What happened after entering this value of Mercury here? What I did is on my keyboard, I have tab button. Keyboard, my tab button, right? I have clicked on tab button. Then mix tab is recorded. Okay, fourth line meaning is that set secure. Did I enter password here? But it is encrypted. I entered, but it is encrypted. We cannot read it. So this is the encrypted value of Mercury. Human beings cannot read it, only machine can read it. You see, such secure means secured password, encrypting, I have encrypted the password. This is Mercury, equal to Mercury. And later I have clicked Win button. Win means Windows button OK. Windows button OK. We have clicked it. Right. Later, what I have clicked on OK button manually. Now what happened? Window for flight reservation will open here. Let it come back. Window flight reservation is open. Alright. So why we are calling this window? Because I have used minimize and close buttons are here, right? That's why it is called as window. Otherwise it is called as dialog. You are already aware of the difference. Okay, now how do you say that login is successful? Assume that you are testing manually. How do you say that login is successful? If you see this screen, we can say that login is successful, right? You are right. Okay, QTP also same thing. QTP also we need to inform QTP. Oh, okay, QTP, if you see this flight reservation window, say that login is successful. We are asking QTP to check something. So it is called as a checkpoint. We are checking something at this point. So it is called as a checkpoint. So checkpoints concept we need to understand. What is meant by checkpoint? What do you mean by checkpoint? Checkpoint term in QTP is that checkpoint compares the expected result with the actual result. If both expected result and actual result both are same, it say that pass, otherwise fail. Maniraj is asking, checkpoint is the final step in manual testing or for final result? You know, Maniraj, there is no hard and fast rule. At every step we can check something. Here step one we can check something. What is the expected result after step 1? Application should open. Right? Flight reservation should open. Here also you can check something. You enter username. After entering username, you can check something. You know, make sure that username is accepted or not. You enter password. Here also you can check something. Make sure that password is encrypted or not. Click on OK button. Fourth step, the expected result. Here also you can check. Here the expected result is that login is successful. So if you want, at every point you can check it. Or at in general, our last step is the in general mostly success criteria. Or we can check in every step. There is not a problem. Let us assume that in the last step we are checking something. Today, last step only I am checking. In manual classes I will explain you how to check in every step. How we check in every step we will discuss in tomorrow's class in manual testing. In automation, let us discuss about how we check in the last step. Checkpoint compares the expected result with the actual result. If expected result equal to actual result, then we can say that it is pass. Perfect. Else we can say that fail. So here to QTP we need to inform what is my expected result. If I tell expected result, then it compares the actual result. This is the actual result. This is the actual result. What is the expected result? QTP is not aware. QTP has no brain. So we need to tell in advance to QTP about what it is expecting. What it is expecting, we need to inform. So for that some methods like checkpoints are there. What I suggest is that in your tutorial, whatever I sent to you guys, so let me to reopen tutorial. Okay, this is a QTP 11 tutorial, 132 pages. I already sent this to everybody. In case if you didn't receive it, just send me a reminder mail. I can send it, or otherwise it is available in my website. You can log into the website, and along with the material, you can also download the videos also. So I strongly recommend to do this, get this hard copy of this tutorial. This will help you to reduce your practice time. If hard copy is not there, it will take more time to practice it. So first time practice, you need 8 hours time. If you wanted to just practice only one time, 8 hours time is required. Second time practice, you need 6 hours time. Third time practice, you need 4 hours time. So total estimated practice time is 18 hours if you are applying for a manual tester job. Remember, you are applying for a manual tester. Manual tester job you are applying, then minimum required time for practice is 18 hours. Then only you can be able to answer the questions confidently in the interview. If your job title is QTP automation engineer, you need more time. At least I did it more than 5-10 times. 200 hours for clearing the certification. I can say that you have to, if you are applying, if you wanted to write a QTP certification, just 200 hours time is required. Not only this is not enough, just tutorial is not enough. You need to go through QTP user guide also. Let me to open QTP user guide. QTP 11 user guide I am opening. This is 1854 pages. Wow, too much effort. Yeah, no pain, no gain. You see, QTP automation job is not easy. At the same time, it is doable. It is not easy if you spend 200 hours. Do you have 200 hours in your pocket? Yes. Go and apply. Go and apply for QTP automation engineer's job. Job title is QTP engineer. You can go to that 12%, 13% jobs, whatever I told you. For that, you need to go through this user guide also. Okay, am I scaring you? No, but this is the fact. Just getting up the job is not the goal, How to retain your job, that is important. To retain the job, you should have proper knowledge and subject. QTP automation job, sometimes interviewer may not ask any too many technical questions. Do you know that? Yes. If answer is yes. Do you know this? Yes, yes, yes. If you say all yes, you will get the job. But you may be fired after 1 or 2 weeks if you are not performing well. So you have to go there with proper preparation only. So here let us say in this tutorial there is something called creating checkpoints. I am already in chapter number 7. I have explained a lot of stuff. I will not explain this tutorial at all. This is not required. This is a self-study material. I can give you this as a homework. I will not explain anything from this one. I will explain you something what is not available in this one. What practically you will be applying at your workplace. That kind of stuff only I will explain. For example, object repository, whatever I explained, this is not available in this one. This kind of concept is not explained. Or the checkpoints, how to do verification of the checkpoints. I will explain something, whatever is not available in this one. I am giving you this as a homework. Homework for you is that by next weekend, by next Friday, try to complete this tutorial 3 times. 3 times practice is required by next Friday. If your objective is that to apply for QTP automation engineer, are you applying for QTP automation engineer job? Then only it is required. Otherwise, no problem. It is not required. Don't worry. Just if your objective is that to get manual tester job, just do it slowly. 3 times practice, do it slowly within 5-6 weeks. That's fine. That is your choice. What kind of job you want to go? Here we have some people are here to learn advanced QTP topics. My goal, as I said, in advanced QTP topics, you will be learning everything, whatever is required to perform at our workplace. Real-time scenarios, everything real-time scenarios only we will be discussing. So that is the reason I will not explain anything from this one. So here, understanding the checkpoints, there are some checkpoints are available. Checkpoints is that image checkpoint, table checkpoint, page checkpoint, standard checkpoint, so many things are there. Actually, I don't like checkpoints. I hate checkpoints. Real time, we will never use the checkpoints. But then why tutorial it is there? It is a marketing strategy of HP guys or Mercury guys. So at the time of giving demo to your non-technical test managers, there is one of the selling points for them. They try to sell by showing the checkpoints some concepts. In real time, we will not use it. If you are a QTP automation engineer, don't try to use it. So that's the reason I will not explain. However, just to clear the interview purpose, sometimes your test manager may remember that there is something called checkpoints. Because while selling this product, your test manager got this something in the mind. Okay, HP guys giving the demo to all of you guys. They have explained very nicely about checkpoints. Okay, so that's coming to their mind, and they may ask you questions. So for interview clearance purpose, learn it. But we have very good, powerful, and easy methods are available. Same as checkpoints, we will write the code. We will use some code. If you are already aware of checkpoints, you will see how easy the code, whatever I write here. Okay, let me to write the code. If I am saying that if and space bar, if space bar, automatically it completed the syntax, the remaining stuff. Okay, let me to do it once again. If space bar, if, then, and if is the complete sentence structure here. If I am seeing a window, open bracket, you see it completed completely. If I click on open bracket, I am getting flight reservation. You see, I am not typing anything. Just open bracket, flight reservation come up automatically. Dot. It is giving me help here. So many available methods for this window I'm getting here. If window something dot exist, I have selected exist. If I am saying that after click on OK button, if flight reservation exists, what we can say? Pass. Is that right? Login is successful, right? If what we can say, if it exists, we can say that pass, and what we can say login is successful. So these kind of things, right? Okay, so let us put it in language of. Let us report this in the result file. QTP report file. If you report this as an agent, reporter, press reporter. If you report it, it would be very nice. So let us use a press reporter, not press reporter, QTP reporter, reporter dot. Let us report one event, report event. Don't worry here, whatever I am writing, this is another one of the frequently used command here. Every day, at least 10 times in a day, you will use this line of the code. So first time, because you are seeing this one first time, You may think that, oh, this is somewhat difficult to write. No, never. You will remember this and you will write this code at least 10 times in a day. Don't worry. Here reported.report event. Here some event is happened. What is the event? Pass, right? I have given space there. Mic pass. Mic pass means Microsoft pass. Mic fail, mic done, mic warning. Some levels are there. At this time, let us talk about mic pass only. Microsoft pass. What event? Login something, right? Something you are talking about login, comma. You are saying that a login is successful. Okay, I don't know how to write this code. I too don't know. I am also not aware. I will show you the frequently used 20 commands. Then you just carry these 20 commands to your workplace, or you can find this from your guard also. Let me to open those 20 commands. These 20 commands are collected by me, and I found that every day you will be using these 20 commands only. So I have given this one. Okay, system.run. We already learnt it. The system.run. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so sample code for system.run. Sorry. If you carry this code, I don't want to write everything. System.run. Reporter.report event, mic pass. If you carry this code to along with you, or put it in your brain or somewhere, you are good. Every day you will be using. You are seeing, I am telling you that 20 commands, right? System.run, in string, reporter.report event, get RO property, environment variable string, int, split, array, string comparison, date, and data table, do loop, while loop, for loops, date. These are all some of the commands you will be using every day at our workplace. If you know these things, you are good. You are the perfect QTP programmer. If you know more, you are the best QTP programmer. So even if you are the best or perfect, both will get the same salary. You are the best of the best also, same salary. So here, if you don't remember, no problem. You go to help file, click on help, and you can search for report event. You can find, if you click on list topics, you can find the syntax here. Just please go through the syntax. I will send these all the 20 commands to everybody today after the class, or the same file is available in our website. Website it is already available. You just go through the syntax for 2 minutes. I will explain this again. Please go through this for 2 minutes for getting more clarification. Okay, great. Now, this is a if event status and everything. You are seeing some examples also at the bottom here. you whatever the example I have given a notepad, or you can copy this example and paste there. That's it. This is nothing but a checkpoint, right? Else we need to say that fail, right? Else reporter dot report event make fail. It's easy to write the code here. Once you write one test case, the remaining things every day same style we will be doing. Login is not successful. Why we will be using this kind of things, report event? We will discuss this in future classes. Why we will be using like this? Why not checkpoints? What are all the advantages of this report event? Advantages of the report event compared to the checkpoints. Default checkpoints concept explained by QTP guys. We will discuss that in future classes. Here Lakshmi is asking question. If run reported events are called methods, then system will report the classes. Yes, Lakshmi, you are right. Bracket is not necessary is asked by Roper. No, not necessary. Bracket is not necessary. Login is not successful. Okay, let us run this one. After execution, let us see the result. So assume that your job title is, I have saved this one, okay? I have saved this, closing everything. Okay, now if your job title is manual tester, assume like this, your job title is manual tester. What you have to do with QTP? QTP automation engineer automated some test cases. QTP automation engineer automated some test cases and handed over to manual tester. Manual team are the customers for automation team. Okay, let me to write it. In general, manual test team is the client for automation test team. There are multiple teams are there in our company. Automation team and manual team. So manual team order means request to automate some of the test cases. Then automation team will do the automation and hand over back to the manual testers. So manual tester job is that run the test cases whenever it is required. For example, regression time. Manual testers run the test cases and see the result. This is one of the process in many companies. Many companies process is like this. Manual testers run the test cases, automation test cases. Manual testers run the automation test cases and analyze the results. Is it passed or failed? That kind of stuff is analyzed. Before that, automation team automates the test cases, automates the manual test cases. Okay, what automation tester did? Automation tester customized the code. Some code is written by some code you have seen, right? Report event, that kind of code is written by the automation team. Now Madhu is a manual tester. What Madhu has to do? Okay, I wanted to check whether login is working good or not. Okay, what I have to do? I need to find where is my QTP in my workplace. I don't know where is my QTP machine. Okay, let me to call automation team. Okay, automation team, could you tell me where is my QTP machine? Okay, they told that okay, there is one VM. Go and open some virtual machine. In that virtual machine you have automation, QTP is available. Okay, that's fine. Let me to, okay, I know how to open because I have a lot of experience in manual testing. I know where is how to open QTP, I am aware. Okay, let me to open QTP. Okay, I have already, okay, I should know, I am already aware what kind of add-ins is required because automation testers already given me training. They gave me training what kind of add-ins I need to select. Okay, I remembered it. Or otherwise, I can check, see my guide. Some automation testers given me some execution guide. They have provided me execution guide. I can see that execution guide, and I can click on the respective add-ins. Okay. Now QTP is opening. I don't know much about QTP, but I'm just following the guide provided by automation team. Okay, now where is my script? Where is the login script? I need to ask my manual automation testers. They told that okay, this is there in the C drive December folder. Okay, let me to open it. Click on open button. C drive December folder. Oh, okay, this is the test. This is the test case, automated test case. Okay, let me to click on open. Okay, this is the script coded by the automation testers. As a manual tester, what I have to do? Click on run button. Just click on run button. Okay, it is nice to save the results somewhere. Let me to select the first radio button. The result 1, somewhere I am saving. Assume that I am not using quality center. Assume that no quality center in my company. Then I am running the scripts locally. If I have quality center, what to do, I will explain in future classes. The best practice is that run from quality center only. Never save QTP scripts locally if you have quality center. Okay, at this time let us learn that there is no quality center, and let me to run here by clicking OK button. Just I click OK button, I can go for lunch. Okay, it looks like it takes more time. Let me to go to lunch and come back after the lunch and see the result. Okay, script execution is going on. I need not to worry and do the babysitting here. I need not to do babysitting. Okay, ready to take it one time, and I will come back after some time and see the result file. Now, QTP script execution is completed once I complete my lunch. Okay, now QTP result file is also opened at the bottom. In my absence, when I am not here at my desk, QTP executed the script. It's showing that result status pass. Okay, let me to analyze more about result. If you want, you can see the result more. Let me to expand this more. If I want, I can see more result. And because I am not at my desk, right? Let me see what it is done. Okay, it looks like that it will initially open this file. Okay, after that it entered. Sorry, here. Let me do just fix. Okay, it looks like that it has taken photos also at the time of execution. At the time of execution, once you see, because run is it is trying to enter value of mercury here. You see, some photo is also taken. After that, agent name, you see agent name type mercury. It is typed. This is execution photo, not the recording photo. After that, it entered a mercury password. This is the encrypted password it entered. After that, it clicked on OK button. Okay, then you see whatever is it captured that this is available. You see, it exists. Yeah, this is saying that object exists. This object flight reservation is exist. Then it wrote on report. What is the report? Login. Login object. It's saying that login is successful. Let me to minimize this and 1 second. Okay, login is successful, right? You see, compare this with line number 8 in the code. In a code, line number 8, this and this try to compare. So I'm giving you 1 minute time. whatever I wrote at line number 8, it's coming here. Whatever the automation engineer wrote that is coming. It's great, I'm a manual tester, I'm happy. Even though I did go for lunch, after click and run button, just I clicked and run and did go for lunch and come back and I am able to see the result. I need not to do it again and again. It has taken snapshots also. Actually some people do the movie, record the movie also. Not only the snapshots. If you wanted to see the movie, what is happening at the time of execution, you did go for lunch. And if you wanted to see like a movie, currently I am recording some movie, right? This one video of the class I am recording in the same style. QTP record exactly what is happening on the screen. You can play back that video if you want. If something is failed, you can play back the video. So, what we understood here, all manual testers should be aware how to run the scripts, not how to write it. You need not to write any script. You need not to write any code. Don't worry about the code writing. Just are you able to open QTP? Just I am asking you a question, by end of the next week, by Friday, can you able to open QTP on your own? Is it possible to do that? Yes. Will you able to click on run button? That's it. That's what I am expecting if you are a manual tester. Are you able to analyze the result? Please do that one, before next week, Friday. If you are able to do that, you can say that you are a perfect manual tester. So here Josna is asking, automation engineer job is before manual tester job? Yes, that's right, Josna. First, automation tester need to write the code, then only. No, not like that. First of all, manual tester need to give the manual test case. Manual tester write the test case like this. This is the manual test. This is the manual test written by manual tester and hand over this test case to automation tester. Then automation tester write the code and hand over back the script. Then a manual tester will run the test case. Okay, here are some other questions. One question from Abu is saying that how can we execute line number 10 from this same test? Line number 10. Okay, it's a failure case. That's a good question, Abu. We will be discussing this as a part of white box testing of QTP script. Unit testing. How to do the unit testing of your QTP script. Now, this is nothing but a development activity. QTP coding is nothing but development activity. We will be learning so many concepts about debugging, unit testing of QTP scripts. This is a must as a best practice. We will discuss that, no doubt. Pushpa is asking question, without recording, if we write code, will QTP run the application? Yes, it is possible, Pushpa. We will discuss these kind of things in future classes. Ropa's question, first manual tester write test case, automation automates it, and then manual tester runs it. Thank you, Ropa, for helping me here with a detailed explanation. Okay, this code, whatever I wrote, this we can also do with the help of the checkpoints concept. The code, whatever I highlighted here. Now I am coming back to automation engineer job. If you are an automation engineer, instead of this, you can use the checkpoints also. But don't use the checkpoints, but learn it. Why we should not use the checkpoints, we will discuss in future classes. Sarkar is asking question, is every company has a manual test team and automation test team like this? Yes, that depends on the company. The company is very big, you will have multiple teams. Manual tester team, automation tester team, performance tester team. So many teams are there. Bigger the company is so big, more teams. Company is small, minimum number of the teams. I have seen one company. One company is there. In this company, one person is there. That person is the chief executive officer. Same person is the developer. Same person is the tester. Everything. All in one. One man army. Everything is same person. Only one person. So, that depends on your company to company. All Fortune 500 companies, what I can say that all Fortune 500 companies, you have separate teams. Manual team, automation team, performance testing team, like this. Okay, now how to do the homework now? The question for you guys is that how to do the homework. First, you need to get QTP on your machine, right? Yeah, you are right. Some companies both together in some teams, that depends. That is how the process is organized in our company. What kind of process is being followed in our company. The class is explained based on big projects like Bank of America or some companies like Comcast or Geico. These kind of big companies I am talking. What is test environment? We will discuss that in a manual testing class, Lakshmi. So now action plan for you, now action item for you is that, what is the action item for you guys this week is that get QTP on your machine. If it is not possible, if you are interested to face the trouble to get my lab, I can give you the lab. Okay, why interest in the facing the trouble? Because lab is not guaranteed. Sometimes it may be inconvenience for you. Timings may not match with for you because many people may try to use the lab. But I can say that 90% time lab is available. For example, yesterday and today, all the time my 2 machines are available, except 1 or 2 people practice. All the time lab is available. If you are getting some error, Rachana, I will see that on our machine after the class. In 5 minutes, I will check on our machine. Please wait for 5 minutes. Okay, so as I said, you need to have proper operating system to install QTP. Proper operating system is that nice to have Windows XP Professional or Windows 7, not the home edition. No, it's enterprise or some other editions are required. Or workaround, in case if you are not able to get this machine, for doing the practical workaround is that you need to reserve the lab to use my lab machine here. Once you, by using this link, the style, how you logged into this training class, the same style, just log into workaround is that use my machine. First steps are like this. Send me email for lab reservation. At what time you need the lab reservation, mention date and time. Just send me at least 12 hours in advance to get the lab. Send me email for lab reservation at least 12 hours in advance. Okay, after that I will send you reply back with approval. You can also do the group lab also. For example, 3-4 people, if you wanted to do the group lab, you can do it. Then join in class through go to training at the given time, and click on this QTP November 16. You know, if you click on QTP November 16, you can be able to use this one directly at the given date and time. If you come back and you can use it. Here Sarkar is asking question, how about Vista to Windows 7 and install QTP? Yes, you can do it, but it should not be home edition. If it is home edition, it will not work. Vista also, it will work. But in general, we purchase home editions at home, right? That is the problem. Windows 8 is not possible, Roman. So impossible thing is that we cannot work on Windows 8. Try to open Walmart.com on Windows 8. Will it work? Try to open Walmart.com. Every feature will not work. Try to open Bank of America on Windows 8. It will not work. Maybe they are trying to make them work by end of this month. You know, Windows 8 will support Bank of America, Walmart, all those things by end of this month. So QTP also will not work. QTP, those people are trying hard to give QTP 11.5. QTP 11.5 will come by end of this month. You have to wait till the end of the month. Yes, it will not work, you know, we know that. No, it is not a disaster. This is a common thing, you know, transition time. We need to wait for some more time till end of the month. If you wait, then only it will work great. Because every company needs to adjust their software according to Windows 8. They never tested on Windows 8. Just Windows 8 is released into the market just 1 month ago, October 24th. Every company needs to update their software accordingly to make them work on the Windows 8. Yeah, Windows 8 I am using for more than 3 months, but you know, it's like we cannot accept the change immediately. You know, it is acceptance of change. Windows 8 something is different. We may not like the change immediately. Okay, I'm going good. I'm going good with the current stuff. Why to change? Why I need to do something extra? Okay, some reluctance is there as a human being. Once we start using it, we like that one. Okay, so if you have any questions about using the lab, just you can call me. I can explain you those things. And so my recommendation is that by next week, please go through this one. Yeah, yes, Roman, you know, you can partition your machine. It's not a problem. I am not expecting that. I am not a hardware person. I am not a desktop supporting person. But yes, you can do it. You know, please try to do tutorial. This 132 pages. If you are applying, if you are going to learn advanced QTP topics, just please go through this tutorial for 3 times. If you are not interested for advanced QTP class, from next week onwards, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it is not required for you. Remember, if you are applying for a manual tester, next week onwards, Friday, Saturday and Sunday classes are not required. However, if you attend the classes, you will learn a lot. In manual testing also, you will be learning a lot because you are associating with your peer teams. Your peer team is that QTP team. If you attend these classes, you will gain some additional stuff, additional knowledge you will get that will help you down the line at our workplace to perform very well. My recommendation, attend it, but if it is simply boring or flying away from mind, don't worry, that is the expected behavior. Flying or not receiving in your mind means no need to worry if you are applying for a manual tester. If you are applying for automation tester, yes, it is must. You have to understand everything. To understand it, the prerequisite is that you have to do the practical for this tutorial 3 times. By next Monday, you have to do the practical 3 times. Any question about this one? Anybody? Next week class prerequisite I have told you. Okay.